Thenot and Hobbinoll. Tell me, good Hobbinoll, what gars thee greet? What, hath some wolf thy tender lambs y-torn, or thy bagpipes broke that sound so sweet? Or art thou of thy loved lass forlorn? Or been thine eyes attempered to the year, quenching the gasping furrows' thirst with rain? Like April shower, so streams the trickling tears adown thy cheek to quench thy thirsty pain. Hobbinoll. Nor this nor that so much doth make me mourn, for the lad whom long I loved so dear now loves a lassie that all his love doth scorn. He plonged in pain, his tressed locks doth tear. Shepherd's delights he doth them alls forswear. His pleasant pipe, which make us merriment, he wilful hath broke, and doth forbear his wonted songs wherein he all outwent. What is he for a lad you so lament? Is love such pinching pain to them that prove? And hath he skill to make so excellent, yet hath so little skill to bridle love? Colin, thou kennst, the southern shepherd's boy, him love hath wounded with a deadly dart. Whilom on him was all my care and joy, forcing with gifts to win his wanton heart. But now from me his madding mind is start, and woe's the widow's daughter of the glen. And now fair Rosalind hath bred his smart, so now his friend is charged for a friend. But if his ditties been so trimly dight, I pray thee, Hobbinoll, record some ones, the whiles our flocks do graze about in sight, and we close shrouded in this shade alone. Content I, then will I sing his lie, for fair Eliza, queen of shepherds all, which once he made as by spring he lay, and turned it into the water's fall. Ye dainty nymphs that in his blessed brook doth bathe your breast, forsake your watery bowers and heather look at my request. And eke you virgins that on Parnassi dwell, whence floweth Helicon, the learned well, help me to blaze her worthy praise, which in her sex doth all excel. O fire Elizabeth, be your silver song that blessed white. The flower of virgins, may she flourish long in princely plight, for she in Syrinx daughters without spot, which Pan the shepherd's god of her begot, so sprung her grace of heavenly race, no mortal blemish may she blot. See where she sits upon the grass green, O seemly sight, clad in scarlet like a maiden queen, and ermine's white upon her head, a crimson coronet with damask roses and daffodils set. Bay leaves between and primroses green embellish the sweet violet. Tell me, have ye seen her angelic face, like Phoebe fair, her heavenly haver, her princely grace? Can ye well compare the red rose meddled with the white Yefer? Gotta look up some pronunciations. In either cheek decrepit and lively cheer. Her modest eye, her majesty, where have you seen the like but there? I saw Phoebus thrust out his golden head upon her to gaze, but when he saw how broad her beams did spread, it did him amaze. He blushed to see another sun below. Nay, durst again his fire face out to show. Let him, if he dare, his brightness compare with hers to have the overthrow. Shew thyself, Cynthia, with thy silver rays, and be not abashed when she the beams of her beauty displays. Oh, how art thou dashed! But I will not match her with Latona's seed. Such folly, great sorrow to Niobe did breed. Now she is a stone, and makes daily moan, warning all other to take heed. Pan may be proud that ere he begot such bellybone, and Syrinx rejoiced that ere was her lot to bear such an one. Soon as my younglings cryin for the dam, to her will I offer a milky white lamb. She is my goddess plain, and I her shepherd's swain. I'll be for Swank, and I for Swat am. I see Calliope speed her to the place where my goddess shines, and after her the other muses trace with their violins. Ben they not bay brunches, which they do bear, all for Eliza in her hand to wear. So sweetly they play and sing all the way, that it a heaven is to hear. Lo, how finely the Graces can it foot to the instrument. They dance and deftly and sing and suit in their merriment. Wants not a fourth Grace to make the dancing even? Let that Romy to my lady be yev'n. Shall she be a Grace to fill the fourth place and reign with the rest in heaven? And whither reigns this bevy of ladies bright, ranged in a row? They ben all ladies of the lake behight, that under her go. Chloris, that is the chiefest nymph of olive branches, bears a coronal. Olives ben for peace, when wars do surcease. Such for a princess been principal. Yea, shepherds' daughters that dwell on the green, hie you there apace. Let none come here but that virgins been to adorn her grace, and when you come, whereas she is in place, see that your rudeness do not your disgrace. Bind your fillets fast and gird in your waist, for more finesse with a tawdry lace. Bring hither the pinkle and purple columbine, with gilliflowers. Bring coronations and sops and wine, worn of paramours. Strow me to the ground with daffodils, daffodowndillies. Strow me to the ground with daffodowndillies, and cowslips and kingcups and loved lilies, and the pretty ponce and the chevansons shall match with the fair fire flower delice. Now rise up, Elisa, decked as thou art in royal array, and now you dainty damsels may depart, echo know her way. I fear I have troubled your troops too long. Let Dame Eliza thank you for her song, and if you come thither, then damsies I get, I will part them all you among. And was thilk the same song of Colin's own making? Oh, foolish boy, what is that is thy... And thilk the same song of Colin's own making? Oh, foolish boy, that is with lovely blent. Great pity is he be in such taking for not caring that ben so lewdly bent. I sicker I told him, for a greater fawn that loves the thing he cannot purchase. But let us homeward, for night draweth on, and twinkling stars the daylight hence chase. O quam e momerem Virgo, o Dea cert.